Yes, bye. Welcome back. Would you like to buy real estate without taking out a second mortgage and selling your kidney? Newfoundland might be the best place in Canada to do so. And today, I'm going to break down exactly why investors are starting to pay close attention to this market in 2025. I'm Matt Chafe, your local realtor and investor right here in Newfoundland. I help people relocate, invest, and build wealth through real estate, all with a down-to-earth, no BS approach. If you're into real estate tips, home tours, and insider info on the Newfoundland market, hit that subscribe button and let's dive into the info. Why Newfoundland is worth taking a look at. When people talk about investing in real estate, they're usually thinking of Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary, and even Nova Scotia and New Brunswick the last couple of years. But here's the thing, smart investors are quietly looking east, and Newfoundland is showing up more and more on the radar. And what are the reasons for this? Properties are affordable, rental demand is steady, there's actual cash flow potential, and there's way less competition than the big provinces. You're not going to find many other places in Canada where you can get into the market for under $350,000 and still see a solid return. And let's be honest, where else can you buy an income producing property, grab a feed of fish and chips, and still have money left over for a snowblower? Why don't we see what the numbers have to say? Here's what March 2025 numbers tell us. The average sale price in Newfoundland and Labrador is around $352,000. That is up 18.2% from last year. Not too bad for a place that people used to ignore. Our sold listings were up by 9.7%, meaning buyers are active, inventory is still very low. That's down 22.5% from this time last year. And the rents, well, a clean 3-bedroom apartment in St. John's pulls in anywhere from $1,800 to $2,400 per month. You put that all together and you've got a tight market, solid rental income, and a chance to build some real equity without needing to gamble away your life savings. All right, let's talk about where you should be looking if you're planning on investing in Newfoundland. First up, we have St. John's, the downtown and east end part of the city. It's great for young professionals, students, and lots of rental demand. Short term and long term both work very well here. Next, we have Mount Pearl. It's family friendly, we have very low vacancy, very stable tenants. It's a great area for the buy and hold strategy. Then we have CBS, Conception Bay South. It's growing extremely fast. You'll find newer homes, more land, and families that are looking to rent long term. Moving on to the west coast of the province, we have Corner Brook. We have a lower price point. We have decent rental potential. It's a very good option if you want to stretch your dollar even further. And of course, our student rentals around MUN are always in demand. MUN is our main university in the province. Just be ready to deal with a little bit of extra turnover, perhaps a little bit of late rent, and the occasional questionable party cleanup. So what kind of property makes sense here in Newfoundland? We have single family homes, which are easy to manage, lots of tenant interest. Then we have duplexes and triplexes. It has better cash flow, less risk if one of the units fall vacant. We have our student housing, which give us a consistent demand and higher rents per room. And finally, our short-term rentals. They have good returns near the core, especially during the tourism season. And no, you don't need to buy a fixer-upper with knob and tube wiring unless you're into stress and drywall dust. Pick something clean, solid, and in a good area, and you'll be off to a great start. Now, let's be clear, Newfoundland is not a house flipping hotspot. You're not going to buy on a Monday, paint on a Tuesday, and double your Monday by a Friday. But if you want consistent rental income, lower price points, a less crowded market, and a community vibe you won't find in a concrete jungle, then Newfoundland might be exactly what you're looking for. You just need the right property, the right plan, and somebody on the ground to help you avoid the rookie mistakes. And I know just the person for the job. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in Newfoundland, or even just exploring your first deal, I would love to help. And like always, if you found this video helpful, smash that like button, leave a comment about what intrigues you most about this beautiful island I have the privilege to call home, and subscribe if you haven't already. And hey, if you've got questions about your next move, you know where to find me. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt Chafe, and I'll see you in the next one.